right in here, where you see those greens. We'll flip radar back up. Very pronounced hook, still forming, and it does look like it is strengthening right now. So, I mean, if you're in Sulphur Springs, you're still included in the warning. Do not get out of that safe spot. You're still in the polygon. Dangerous situation for Mount Enterprise right now. And anywhere in line with this storm, need to be in your safe spot. Now, again, I know this warning's out for Rusk County, but if you live in northern Rusk County, places like Henderson, the county seat right there, Chapman, Church Hill, you guys are not included in this warning, but you need to be watching the weather very carefully just in case this does shift its track just a little bit. But no imminent tornado threat for you in Henderson. Now, Shelby County, same deal. You guys, not in the tornado warning if you live in Center, one of the larger towns there along Highway 59. You guys are not currently in this tornado warning. The bullseye is from Mount Enterprise, pointing off to the north and to the northeast, and this is going to include a large section of Panola County. Meteorologist Alex Moore joins me now. Anything else from this tornado warning? It looks very pronounced at this point. What can you tell us?
It does. They're monitoring it because of the broad rotation. It is a little bit lopsided, so they think there still could be a tornado in this, but it could be basically spinning itself out as we go over the next 30 to 45 minutes. That would be a nice thing for us to have happen, but the likelihood of that, again, is minimal because we do have the reports of those the tornado reports. We've had tree and structure damage already reported, storm spotted, so these are professional chasers, so we do have possibly a rain-wrapped tornado going on right now. That's the dangerous part. So I want to point out that we do have that storm moving towards Carthage, but there's a lot of rain ahead of it. So if you were trying to get a view, if you're trying to go outside, you're not going to see it. It's going to be stormy, it will be cloudy, rainy, and you will not be able to see this tornado if it's on the ground. But we do still have all of the regular indications that we do possibly have a tornado on the ground, and we did have that confirmation, so we are still going to roll with the fact that we do have a tornado on the ground. So we can see on our couplet there that we do have that ball. I'll stop it here. I will circle it so we know what we're talking about here, right there, just north of Mount Enterprise. That was a little bit too big on the circle. So this is going to be moving off towards the northeast, just passing Mount Enterprise to the northeast. At 45 miles an hour, we're looking at this into Carthage, that area, within at least the next 30 to 45 minutes. Let's try this one more time. There we go. Let's get it right at 40. That seems to be a good even number. 7:33 Carthage. That looks to be your timeline, so you've got about 30 minutes to head to a safe space, get yourself prepared possibly for a dangerous tornado. We have had confirms of damage to the east of Rusk, excuse me, moving into the Mount Enterprise area. Carson, we don't have any reports of any damage in Mount Enterprise or anything yet, right?
Okay, so as of 7 o'clock so far, no damage in Mount Enterprise. So some great news there.
Good. Okay, so continuing on, we haven't had any extra reports other than the one from about 15 minutes ago, where we did have the confirmation of a dangerous tornado. Continuing on, they have said that there is reports of a tornado on the ground. So we have seen this couplet right where you have these greens, these bright greens and these reds in that little couplet right there. That's what we're going to continue to monitor. Looks like Carthage by 7:33 you could have this storm in your area. That's going to be continuing off towards the northeast. Looks like it will be headed towards Shreveport over the course of the next hour, hour and a half. So this is going to continue. We do have radar indicated rotation. We have had storm spotters report that they have seen damage and a tornado on the ground. The problem is it is rain wrapped, so you will not be able to see this. It will be almost like I want to say a cloudy tornado, but it's just going to be a bunch of mixture of cloud and rain, and you're not going to be able to see an actual funnel because it's just embedded with the rest of the storm. So that's going to be a problem. So do not try to go outside and try to get pictures or try to see what's going on. Go to the inside of your house, the lowest level of your house, and then protect yourself by putting yourself between as many walls to the outside as possible. Any room with plumbing is a better room, especially if it's interior, because the plumbing is anchored to the bottom of the house, so that gives you at least a little extra support. Bike helmets are always great. Motorcycle helmets, any sort of helmet you can put on, it's great. You want to protect the noggin. That's the most important part. Of course, the rest of you is important, but your head is the most vulnerable. But this is what we're going to continue to see, these little couplets, and that's moving off towards Carthage, so that's the where we're actually concerned about. And it hasn't changed much. Most of the radar-indicated rotation that I've seen on just about all of the products that we could use confirm that there is possibly a tornado. So you can see this hook. It is very, very prominent for us. We can see it. So you can see that debris, possibly a debris ball, in that hook. So this dangerous tornado is still live. At least we can tell by the radar and the products that we've been giving, those wind detectors. Those have been giving us good indications that there is at least a tornado confirmed on the ground. We've had the spotters confirmed it. We haven't seen the radar change very much over the course of the last 20 minutes or so, so we're still going to be dealing potentially with this tornado moving off towards the northeast. And Carthage is the next real big city that is in line for this. I'm going to zoom in to give us a better idea of where we are. Let's take this off. Moving up, State Highway 315. Dotson, you are going to be in the path of this. Brockfield, I hope I'm saying that right. Brockfield, you are potentially in the line of this. It's very loud there right now. Long Branch, very loud. You could possibly see some pea-sized hail with these storms too. So hail will be a good indicator that we do have some intensity as far as these storms consideration, but places like Clayton, Buncombe, Daniels, Pleasant Ridge, going into Carthage, effectively, State 315 runs from Mount Enterprise all the way up into Carthage, and that's essentially the path that this is going to take. So this is the hook that we are paying attention to, this big red blob right here on the, almost the appendage to this part of the storm. And so this is going to drag along parallel with State Highway 315 going through Clayton, going just basically splitting Clayton, Buncombe, Daniels, Pleasant Ridge, and Carthage all the way up the highway. So if you live along State Highway 315 going into Carthage, or if you know anybody along that highway, let them know. There could be a possibly dangerous tornado on its way coming into Carthage. That's going to be moving over the course of, the last time we checked it was about 30 minutes, so we should probably be within the next 25 minutes of Carthage seeing this storm. There is rain out ahead of it, so there's not much visibility with it. If you want to get out and check the storm, you're not going to see much. 7:39, so it still looks like we've got about 30 minutes before it is basically on Carthage, and it looks like it's going to be a bullseye. So Carthage right in the dead center of this path right now. Everything else in between looks like State Highway 315 along from Mount Enterprise getting to Carthage. So again, if you are in that path along the highway, especially getting into Carthage, that's where you could possibly see that tornado, so you need to take cover. It is a confirmed tornado. It is a damaging tornado. We've seen structure and tree damage. Carson?
We just got this in from one of our storm spotters. This is as of 10 seconds ago. Fire and EMS responding to Mount Enterprise storm damage. Apparently we've had some trees on some houses.
Trees on some houses.
Yeah, the storm is continuing to cause damage, at least as of when it was in Mount Enterprise.
Okay, so yeah, we've still got the confirmed, at least, tornado. We're getting reports of damage, trees on houses. Again, that's the most important thing that we're concerned about, is potential for trees on houses, down power lines, things that are going to become very dangerous in nature if a tornado were to pass through. So if you do have trees close to your house, don't be next to the window. Don't be in the upper part of the floor. Make sure you're in the interior part of your house, so if a tree does fall, it has a lot more to fall on before it reaches you. Also, helmets. Helmets on. If you've got bike helmets, if you've got anything, motorcycle helmet, made-up helmet, bowl, anything is better than nothing, especially when we're talking about these dangerous tornadoes. And like Carson said, we've had trees on houses. We've gotten reports of some structure damage now in Mount Enterprise, so we're getting a trail of some actual damage. So we definitely do have evidence of definitely a tornado on the ground, Carson.
Mm-hmm. We do. I mean, and the important thing is this is causing damage. We need to be taking this seriously. It is a tornado that is down on the ground. No confirmation that it's lifted back up, but a tornado is down on the ground. Now, right now, you see this little hook. I'm going to move this so the key doesn't get in the way, probably to the north of Lawsonville, and it continues to track along U.S. Highway. That is U.S. Highway or State Highway 315 rather, and it's probably just to the east of Farm to Market Road 95. So very important. We will continue to see this track off to the northeast. And just to recap, I know this includes Shelby County. Center, you guys are not in this. This includes sections of Russ County. Henderson, you guys aren't in this, but Carthage, the biggest city in Panola County, we are in this storm. Even if this is just a weak tornado that's on the ground, it will cause tree damage. Tree damage can cause significant house damage as well. And this will continue to slide off to the north and to the east. And you see, I mean, we've had this hook on this storm for the last hour or so. It's not showing any signs of weakening. So if anything, it's showing at least some signs of strengthening right now. So this is something we do need to take seriously. Otherwise, the remainder of the area, we're really not seeing too much. So just to the west of Dotson. Dotson, you guys need to be in your safe spot right now. Let's go ahead and check out the velocity. And again, very, very tight couplet just to the west of Dotson. That is in southwestern Panola County. And this continues to track off to the north and to the east. Henderson, you guys are safe. Fairplay, Delray, Carthage, all in this polygon. If you're watching us from Carthage, now is the time. You need to be in your safe spot right now, because even though this is probably about 15 minutes away from you, you need to be in your safe spot. Interior rooms, as Alex mentioned, put on a helmet, put on some closed-toed shoes, because we already have damage. Lines could be down. We could have some structural damage as well here in the not too distant future. So you want to make sure you have something comfortable to walk in just in case you do need to walk over some damage. But again, it is right here in southwestern Panola County. A very tight couplet right there, probably the most pronounced I've seen it so far. I do want to check one thing real quick. We're going to check the dual polarization. And again, it doesn't look like there's a lot of debris in the air. This is the correlation coefficient. We often use this in a situation like this when there's a tornado that's down doing damage. But the good news is it doesn't look like we're seeing much in the way of those blues that show up. When the blues show up, that is when we are seeing a tornado that is reporting damage. But just based on the velocity, we need to be taking this very seriously. Again, Dotson, you guys need to be in your safe spot right now. And if you are to the northeast of Dotson, perhaps rather in Clayton, Farm to Market Road 1971, you guys are in the path of this storm now. County Road 176, County Road 1241, Farm to Market Road 2260. If you live in the establishment of Gary or Daniels, anywhere along Farm to Market Road 10, we do need to be in our safe spot. Pleasant Ridge, you guys have a little more time, but now is the time to put your plan in place. Shady Grove, if this tornado were to make more of an easterly turn, which these supercell thunderstorms do tend to do, you guys are going to be in the path of this storm as well. Let's get you another storm track. It's still northeast at 30, Alex?
40.
40, okay. So it has quickened just a little bit. And let's go, I'm going to zoom out just a tad. And again, right over Dotson right now. Carthage, you guys are in line with this storm. So we put that up there all the way. might have to step off screen just a little bit. We'll track it at 39. Okay, so the main city in this